Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm about to finally get into the gym today. Believe it or not, some days, some moments, it's really hard to get into the gym. Um, I don't believe anyone's immune from it. You just have those moments. With that being said, I had to kind of self medicate myself with some knowledge that I learned from a friend of mine some time ago. It's called the CTFAR method. I had to remind myself of it. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about it. I recommend y'all look it up. If y'all need some help with it, I got somebody. I know somebody who can help you with it. So the CTFAR method: circumstances, uh, thoughts, feelings, actions, results. And the main thing about this CTFAR method is that circumstances are just things that you can't change. You can't change them. They just facts about your life, about the world. And another important thing is that these circumstances don't mean anything until we have a thought about them, good or bad. They don't mean diddly squat until we actually have a thought about it. So, for instance, I'm gonna give you an example of, someone who is having a hard time working out or doing any kind of exercise, right? So the circumstance is that, well, we all need to work out and do some kind of exercise to be active. Otherwise, your body's going to have a negative effect and you're going to feel it. Now, there's no thought about that. It doesn't mean anything until you think about it, until you have a thought about it. Good or bad doesn't mean anything. Now, sometimes, a lot of times, people have a thought about working out. Oh, man, working out. Oh, that's to work out you got to be this and that, or it's tough, or you got to go to the gym 5 days a week, or you got to do this and that. That's your thought. And maybe you got that thought from online, or maybe you seen a supermodel, you're like, man, I got to do all that to be like this. That's your thought. Now those thoughts, they will drive feelings, and the feeling is like, man, I can't keep up with that person, and or I can't do what it takes to look like them. I'll never look like them. And then you end up feeling bad about it. You feel like, well, shit, it's useless. Excuse my language. You feel like it's useless. Like, you will never obtain those, physical physical results. So you start feeling bad about yourself. You feel useless, helpless. You feel like it's a waste of time. And then the action is that once you start having these bad feelings, you start thinking to yourself, or when you start actually, these bad feelings create negative results. So those bad feelings, they'll cause you not to do anything because you feel like it's a waste of time, or you do something that's a little simpler because you feel like it's too hard to do, or you just neglect from doing anything because you feel like it's useless. You know, definitely, I've been there. Trust me, I've been there, and ultimately, those give me and or you, they give you no results. So I guess the point that I'm trying to make is you got to be careful about your thoughts, because your thoughts will produce those feelings, and your feelings will drive actions, and well, your actions, they just produce results, good or bad. So the best way you can do this, like say just you want any result or positive result. I want to create a system to yield me some goals to lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds. So you start thinking about that, right? The circumstances that we all need to do something, get active and move around and work out, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But now that you got that circumstances, what are your thoughts about the circumstances? Have some positive thoughts. Like, man, this is what I'm going to do. Get positive about it. Have positive thoughts about that circumstance, because, well, it ain't going to go nowhere. It ain't going to change. It is what it is. It is concrete there for you and me, for everybody. It ain't going to go nowhere. So you might as well have some positive thoughts. Guess what's going to happen next? Those positive thoughts going to create some positive feelings. You're going to feel good about it. You're like, you know what, man? I can do this. I might not be able to do that, but I can do this. And then whatever this may be, it may be, I don't know, walk 10 minutes a day, run 2 minutes a day. But those are going to create some positive feelings. And those feelings are going to create some positive actions. You're going to start doing things. You're going to start creating better habits. You're going to build a system. And before you know it, your results going to come. Just by doing positive thoughts, feelings, and actions, your results will come. Now, mind you, they might not be like the next person, but we're not chasing perfection, and we're not trying to be like the next person. You just trying to be better than you were yesterday. Stay relentless.